5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Yo, what is going on, viewers of the tube? Tyler here, Chico Crypto. Good to be back, seeing you guys all in the house. I don't know how many people are tuning into this one, but thanks for everybody tuning in. Tyler's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Chico's back. Tell your friends. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Yeah, buddy, I'm back. Crypto markets, they've been bleeding since I've been gone. What in the world is this? If I'm not posting videos, do the prices start to bleed? I'm starting to think that may be the case. So it looks like I'm going to have to start putting out videos every day again. Yeah, so since I actually made a last video, the markets were pumping extremely, getting up to like 8,500, past 8,700 actually. But here we go, down, down, down. What do I think went on with that pump? I mean, being completely honest with you guys, I have a feeling it was 100% exchange manipulation. That was barely any organic growth, especially from people outside, new investors getting in. Exchange manipulation, 100%. So now we're actually going back down because they have squeezed out all the shorts that they could. They got as much money as they can. Now it's time to make money on the way down. How far are we going to go down? Well, my title says around 7K. I think that may be the point where they reverse it again and people start shorting the markets big time, and then they'll wreck the shorts. They're just wrecking shorts, wrecking longs, wrecking shorts, wrecking longs. Buying in high, lower, dumping, buying in lower, dumping. It's same kind of thing. So, I mean, over the month, you look at the chart, it's still looking good. Over the past 3 months, still looking great. And like I say in my title, I mean, there's multiple things going on in the markets. A lot of it is manipulation right now. But there are good things, which I'll get into a little bit later. But, I mean, the big question or thing I want to answer for you guys is regarding where have I been? Because a lot of people are asking, where have I been? Well, I actually had some like writer's block and just stressed out with the channel. I mean, making content every day, it's a job and a half, you guys. Like working my ass off till 8 in the morning, till 8 at night, try to get the content out. And yeah, I've been doing it for too long and I hit a wall, just went, crashed. So taking some time off, I came back home. You guys know I'm living in Miami. I'm back home in Chico, California right now. Just chilling out, relaxing, all cool, shooting some b-ball with my friends outside of the school. No, yeah, I just needed some time off, get my mind clear, you know, take some zen. CZ kidnapped me? Shoot, that'd be a pretty gnarly kidnapping, I would guess. Yeah, I mean, I just needed the time off, vacation, you guys. It was just stressed out. I'm hitting writer's block too, you know. I mean, putting out daily, like, original content day after day. It's hard. I could do what the other YouTubers do and do, like, my live stream doing right now and just go through, you know, news articles, but I just don't feel that's bringing the value I want to bring to the space. I want to put out original content, so. The virus is asking about Centivate. Centivate's looking good. Actually, me and Tom are going to be meeting up here probably in the middle of June. He's going to be coming out and we're going to be doing an in-person interview. So that's going to be good. I love doing in-person interviews. A lot better than, you know, webcam. Those are so impersonal. So he's going to be flying out. We're going to talk markets and everything. So it's going to be good. Yeah, it is. It's a tough job. I mean, I give props to any YouTuber out there that comes out and doesn't just read news articles and actually has to, you know, put together a formal script, all that kind of thing, you know. It's tough work. A lot easier if you're just reading news articles like a live stream. Like this, doing my live streams are super easy. The main reason I do my live streams is to come hang out with you guys, not to read these bullcrap news articles. But there is some good information I'm going to talk about. So like I was saying, the markets, they do seem like they're being manipulated right now. Well, they are being manipulated. Doesn't seem. They are. And a lot of it has to do with some whales. And what's the manipulation mainly coming from? Of course, it's coming from Tether. And a new report out says that 60% of all Tether trading in 2019 has come from China. So Chinese cryptocurrency exchanges, as we know, Binance is all in on Tether, even though they're talking about putting out their own stablecoin right now, which is scary to say the least. Binance having a stablecoin. I mean, if you see what they're doing with their exchange, imagine what they're going to do with a stablecoin. It's going to be manipulation to the max. Thanks, Sutbuck Suddy. I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, we're putting out motion graphics. I mean, it takes me and my editor both about 12 hours a day to get the content out. So 24 hours combined. It's a lot of work, you guys. But yeah, Tether is definitely a big part of the manipulation going on right now, and a lot of it is coming from the Chinese. And a lot of the big Bitcoin whales, I mean, it all just trickles down, you know. It comes from the exchanges, down to the coin, down to the whales. A lot of the Bitcoin whales are actually Chinese. A lot of them are the miners, you know, who are getting most of the coins out of mining. And then this isn't good to see either. Bitcoin's 24-hour exchange volume is severely inflated. About 1.5 billion is coming from the top 10 exchanges, while 22 billion is coming from the wash trading exchanges. This is from Missouri Research right here. So that's no good. I mean, we got wash trading going on. It's just exchanges making themselves money against the retail investors. And it's not only for Bitcoin. This is actually for all the other cryptocurrencies. And it looks like Baitum is actually the highest. Dash is up there, Loop Ring, Qdom. So, yeah, I didn't really have a full prepared live stream today. Woke up still feeling kind of shitty today, so I was just like, I need to get some content, hang out with the Chico army. So decided to do the live stream, just threw it up really quick. This isn't going to be as organized as any of my others. I'll be answering a lot of questions from you guys. Did you hear Binance makes projects who get listed on the exchange by BNB? Yes, it's, of course, everything has to do with their own token right now. They force people to buy it up. And a lot of the times, if you want to get listed on Binance, they ask for a large percentage of your tokens so they control the market. Not necessarily, well, it is Binance, but they have one of their market makers take control. Basically, is just a person who's doing fake trading, making the market manipulate it for them. And it's written in the contract, and they can't say anything about it due to NDAs. You're a terrible man. How to bear yourself. How was your day? My day was good. Yeah, definitely. It went well. Went to a hookah bar. Smoked some hookah. She was a cool chick, actually. Just got divorced like 6 months ago, so. So basically, what has been going on right now is basically a short squeeze. That's the reason the prices were going up. They're squeezing out all the shorts, which ended up happening. So when the market is majority short, there's too much money to be had to allow them to win. Whales keep buying up the market until the shorts get liquidated. At liquidations, the short seller has to buy back at market price. Then a tidal wave of buys cascade through the order books. A chain reaction. The price goes vertical. Whale payday. The whales that bought up the market, spearheading the price up, now dump their positions at profit. And number 6, blow off. The price comes back down to its organic levels. And that's what we're seeing right now. And that's why I think we may have another dip. I mean, it was up to 7,700 a little bit earlier, Bitcoin was. But I have a feeling we're going to be going down to 7K. Because we have been short squeezing for the past month. And I think we're going to come back down into this level right in here. Why is XRP going up? I don't know. I don't even pay attention to XRP. It's not even going up that much. So short squeezing. And what's another thing is they have this basically, there's a big gap that's happening right now with actual Bitcoin price and actual money flowing through the blockchain. This red line basically represents actual money flowing through the Bitcoin blockchain, and this is a Bitcoin price. And whenever it gets massively wide, we have a big dump. So this was the 2014 bubble. It got super wide. We had a big dump. Came back to normal levels throughout. I mean, it did get a little bit far throughout it, but then here we go again. 2017 bubble, we get another massive gap. Now look at this gap going on right now. Pretty outstanding right now. One of the highest it's been since 2014. So again, another reason I think there's probably going to be another dump back down. I don't know about I don't think we're going to go back down to like 5K, 4K level unless some bad Tether news comes out. And I don't think that's going to come out for a while. I mean, the court proceedings are going to take that much time. So this was interesting, actually. So I've never been a big fan of Blockstream, and this is actually taking an estimation of Blockstream, how much they have raised through VC funding, which was about $100 million, and then all their employees, and basically showing that Blockstream has ran through about 80 million of their 100 million within a year. So it shows you that Blockstream is probably going to be running another round of VC funding. Never been a big fan of Blockstream. They're putting out their own certain things, liquid side chains. A lot of people think they have nefarious actions towards Bitcoin, and I do too. I mean, if you dig deep into who Blockstream is, they have some shady people on board. You have part of the Federal Reserve Bank of New York on there, Glenn Hutchins. And a lot of people think they may be corrupted from the inside. And I possibly think that too. But as of right now, Blockstream doesn't have full control of Bitcoin. About 30% of the developers developing for Bitcoin are Blockstream employees. So they don't have a 51% attack yet. There's still more developers throughout the world that aren't part of Blockstream developing Bitcoin over main. I mean, if they do get 50% employees developing Bitcoin, the core Bitcoin code, I think we have something to worry about. And I may be looking at other cryptocurrencies, Litecoin, not Bitcoin Cash or Bitcoin SV. But any new coin suggests we should buy Virus. I haven't been too much up into the cryptocurrency markets the past week. I've been taking time off, so not off the top of my head, but there are a few that are on my mind just from back in the day, you know, stuff I remember. Xerox Protocol is having staking coming. Chainlink is always a good buy in my personal opinion. Hey, it's good to see you and us. Oh, and then here we go. Facebook. Facebook is looking to reportedly announce their cryptocurrency this month, and they'll allow employees to take it as a salary. So, and they're actually planning physical ATM-like machines where users can buy the currency. That is pretty crazy. So it looks like Facebook is going full in on cryptocurrency. Looks like they aren't just stopping at your data. They want your money too. So Facebook is trying to do some big things. But the weird thing about it is the report says they're soliciting third-party organizations to act as nodes to help manage the cryptocurrency. And they're charging $10 million to these people to be a node for the Facebook coin network. Crazy to me. God damn people. I don't have time to do that. I mean, I've moved away from a lot of the Chinese cryptocurrency projects. I mean, too much shade. Oh, fucking god damn it. People spamming my freaking thing. Hold on one sec. I gotta kick these. Take off this shit. But yeah, it's scary seeing Facebook. I mean, I don't think it's going to work. I hope it doesn't work like they are planning. But, I mean, the Facebook users, you've seen your mom and dad. They love Facebook. So it might just work for the old timers. If fucking goddamn you people. I don't got any moderators in right now either. I'm trying, you guys. So, I mean, that may be good or not good for cryptocurrency. Facebook getting in. I mean, it is going to spread adoption and awareness of crypto, but it's not necessarily good for crypto. I mean, if they succeed at that, and it isn't a true cryptocurrency. But another good thing is Samsung actually is, this is actually going into actual cryptocurrency. They are going into the world of Bitcoin mining. So they've announced a partnership with MicroBT, the third biggest designer of Bitcoin ASICs behind Bitmain and Canaan. And it looks like they are co-developing a chip. So Samsung's getting out there. That's good news. And then you have Apple. Apple's iPhone is taking its first big steps into Bitcoin and crypto. They actually have a developer toolkit. I can't remember the exact name. Oh, iPhone Crypto Kit. And they announced it yesterday at their Worldwide Developers Conference. And it will allow developers to implement hashing, key generation, and exchange and encryption on iOS apps and replacing Apple's previous framework, Common Crypto. Fuck these people, dude. Wish I had some freaking moderators. Sorry, guys. People attacking my channel right now. Shit. Chico, did I dump Elastos? Okay, I'm gonna make you a moderator. Thanks, Crypto and Culture. I appreciate that, brother. So yeah, Apple is actually getting into cryptocurrency themselves. I mean, so you have right there, you have Apple, you have Samsung, and then you have Facebook. Three big names all getting into cryptocurrency. I mean, the signs point to crypto. It's going somewhere. Short-term manipulation, that's why I'm not even paying attention to it. It's great to see the price go crazy. You know, us rise from 4,000 to 8,000 within a matter of months. But I'm not just paying attention to that. Like, you can tell this is short-term manipulation by some whales. Long-term, I mean, give it a couple more years, we're going to all be sitting pretty. So, just got to relax, calm yourself, try not to pay attention to what's going on in the short term. I mean, don't FOMO into any of these garbage projects. Keep the money flowing into the good projects, ones that, I mean, you see these big names building on top of. Apple's Crypto Kit is working with Bitcoin and Ethereum. I mean, if you see the enterprises, Samsung, they're working with Bitcoin mining. Those are the cryptocurrencies you should be investing in. I mean, there are short-term profits to be made with some of the shitcoins, but yeah, I mean, just long-term, I mean, the risks outweigh the rewards, in my opinion. And then you have something like this, you know, gold and the Australian dollar right now. Gold's at its all-time high right now. And gold is doing well against the US dollar as well. Chico, does Craig holding HDD from LaRox with 1 million BTC and cracking its TrueCrypt with his mining farm? I mean, it's a possibility. But talking about Craig Wright, actually, old Vitalik had some words to say to him. He said, obviously, Bitcoin Satoshi's vision is a complete scam. But the delisting from Binance, that was interesting. There's arguments in favor of it, but then there's also arguments that this is a centralized exchange that is wielding a lot of power.
Are you busy?
Yeah. So, just a lot of stuff going on in the space right now. Like, even when, you know, you have Vitalik right there saying, you know, he has that much power. He's saying he has too much power, and this is 100% true. The guy has an absolute scary amount of power. He's basically the controller of ICOs right now. It used to be, you know, pretty decentralized, the ICO process. It wasn't based on who had an in with an exchange, who had this connection, you know. It was just based on the white paper and crowdfunding. But now, you know, what is going to be a successful ICO is based off of if an exchange accepts it onto their platform. Again, pushing out the little guy and letting just the friends of these exchanges make their way in. I mean, it's not based on the tech. It's not based on what it provides to the space. It's based on what the exchange is getting from the project team and if the project team is friends with the exchange. It just sucks. Sucks to see, especially a space that I've loved for a long time. Oh, Crypto Lights. My father wants to start investing now that I've educated him on crypto. Thanks to you. Hey, my pleasure. Which coin would you put $1,000 into this week besides Bitcoin or Ethereum? Well, if you've been watching my channel, I'm very bullish on the DeFi infrastructure of Ethereum. I mean, Bitcoin, of course, for the store of value, but Ethereum for the decentralized finance infrastructure. Some of the projects I'm looking at in that infrastructure are MakerDAO, Xerox Protocol, Republic Protocol, Chainlink. There's a few others, Kyber Network. So I would look at DeFi projects on Ethereum, Crypto Lights, personally. Yes, I did hear about Ripple acquiring MoneyGram. I think that's false. Just rumors. But I haven't been on line enough to even look into it. What's your best IEO? I don't know. IEOs are just keeping the ICO hustle going. We shouldn't be having any ICOs in this market right now. I mean, maybe one or two successful ones. But exchanges are just doing IEO after IEO now because making them dollar bills, y'all. Why is there only one monopolies commission? What are you talking about? I've never heard of Burake Exchange. So Vitalik, he had some words to say to Craig Wright and CZ, saying he has too much power. And then, oh, my good old buddy Justin Sun, I wish I made a video on this. I should still make a video on this. Justin Sun is going to be speaking with Warren Buffett. Oh my lord. So he spent $4.5 million of what he raised from idiot Tron holders. This is where you guys' money he's got from you guys is going, so he can go have lunch with Warren Buffett. I mean, this is just going to be hilarious. I mean, if you guys haven't seen Justin Sun present, he is terrible explaining blockchain. So, I mean, I can only imagine what's going to happen when he's sitting in front of Warren Buffett. I mean, it's going to make crypto look so bad. Oh, so bad. But, no, hey, it's a good thing. Actually, probably a good thing, because we don't want Warren Buffett buying up all the Bitcoin. We don't want Warren Buffett to be the most powerful man and his family for the next 40 to 50 years. Let's give it to the little guys. Let him think. Let Justin Sun explain crypto to him. It'll keep him and his family away from crypto for the next 10, 15 years. So, might be a good thing. Old Justin Sun. I can't believe it. Spending $4.5 million. I mean, this guy has money coming out his bunghole, too. I mean, he's donating $5 million here, $10 million here. I mean, he actually needs to spend this because he needs some write-offs to make his books look okay. Dude, I wish Justin would invite me to the lunch. He actually did invite some people, though. So Justin Sun invited founder of Ethereum. He was like, hey, Vitalik, you want to come? And then he invited CZ, and he invited Charlie Lee of Litecoin. The only reason he invited Vitalik was just to pull a marketing stunt, because that's what Justin does. He invited CZ, which I thought was funny, but you know what CZ responded? Oh, no, I don't want to go. No, it's because he'd be arrested if he came to the U.S. There's a reason you never see CZ in the U.S. It's because he's not allowed here. Here's his response. But I can't make it. Too far. That's what he said. And then he said he recommend. I mean, Anthony Pompliano, we don't need Pompliano going. The person who should be going is Andreas. Andreas should be going. That's 100%. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's just a marketing stunt. Just to keep Tron in the limelight. He'll do whatever. Oh, what about Paul LaRoe? I'm going to talk about that, actually. Oh, this was a funny image, actually. Someone said, this is how he imagines the dinner will go. Tron. Then you have McAfee over here. A bunch of memes. Elon, Tesla, Twitter. Then you have SEC, police on this side. So, for anyone asking, this has been an excellent move by myself, especially when it was dumping and it got hit hard. MakerDAO got down in the $500 range. Oh, 400 for a little bit even. Right here was a buy. Because Maker has bounced back with a vengeance. And part of the reason is because DAI has been holding its peg very well now. It's got off of it in the past 3 months. It got off of it pretty bad, and they had to raise the interest on it. But it has tightened up, as you can see, and we're hovering around $1. He should fight Mark Karpeles. Now that's funny. Mark Karpeles is fun. The Mark Karpeles story is pretty funny. That guy is crazy. Even when he was like being investigated and stuff still for it, he was out buying hookers and stuff and just partying. And now he's gonna get off basically, and probably has a hardware wallet with millions of dollars of Bitcoin on it. But you want to know what something? You guys are talking about charts. You know, life is like a chart, actually. If you think about it, life is, you know, going to have its ups, you know, those bullish days, and then you're going to have those bearish, shitty days. I've been having a little bit of the bearish, shitty days, but I'm starting to feel a little bit of a bullish momentum. And, yeah, hopefully I'm back and on fire. You lost 3,000 BTC? Ooh, that's no good. Not good at all. But regarding MakerDAO, so some people have been talking about this crypto in my group. It got it on my radar. I was like, I mean, there's definitely more room for more than one decentralized stablecoin. The more decentralized stablecoins out there, the happier I am, because I want I mean, this is all about decentralization. We don't need centralized stablecoins. So a new one coming out is the Reserve Protocol. It's going to work a little. I haven't looked deep into the details of how it works, but it's going to be similar to how MakerDAO keeps its peg. It's going to be backed by collateral, and it's going to stabilize its peg through that collateral. Okay, Crypto Lights. Thanks again for the tip, man. I appreciate it. Do you think we should consider selling Bitcoin at maybe 7,900 and then buying back in at 6,000 or less? Do you think a big correction is coming in June or July? I do have a feeling. I don't think we're going to get back up to 7,900. My personal, I think we're going to keep going down. I mean, they got to wreck the longs. People have been probably longing Bitcoin. They wrecked the shorts, so the longs are next. So, I think we may get down to 7,000. So, but this isn't financial advice. I have no idea. No one does. The only people who have an idea are some of those gnarly whales controlling the market. I mean, CZ and them, they're getting to major whale status. But CZ and Binance aren't even the major Bitcoin whales yet. They're trying to get there. So, I mean, they have a place in the manipulation, but they're not the ones fully manipulating the price. Did I see Sergi at Scaling F? No, I did not. So here's that reserve. This is their website. I'm definitely going to start looking deeper into it. At first I was like, ugh. But it's just because I like MakerDAO so much. So I can't be emotionally attached to cryptocurrency. I need to take an objective view at everything. And they do have some big people behind it. Coinbase is one of the early investors into it. I mean, it doesn't mean much because, I mean, as you can see from Coinbase's investment portfolio, I mean, there's not some major projects there. I mean, Near's in there, Matic's in there. I mean, but nothing top 100 right now. Etherscan's there, but that's not a coin. But Reserve is right here, so it is part of Coinbase Ventures portfolio. So I'm definitely going to take a look into it. And there's a 2-token model with Reserve as well. There's going to be, of course, their stablecoin. And then they're going to have like how MakerDAO has Maker, part of the governance token. A little bit different though. It says this is the fluctuating protocol token that plays a role in stabilizing RSV and confers the cryptographic right to purchase excess reserve tokens as the network grows. So it sounds like kind of an interesting concept. Not exactly the same how Maker works. And if you guys have been on Coinbase lately, I actually just sent a transaction. And it asked me if I was sending the money to an exchange or anything. I was like, I've never seen that before. So it must be new. So yeah, it looks like must mean regulators are getting more interested to see where money is coming from for their users, because it says right here, Coinbase is federally registered as a money service business. In order to comply with federal regulations, we must know if money is sent from a Coinbase account to a financial institution, in this case, a digital currency service or exchange. So what in the word? What are my thoughts on Harmony? Same as all Binance IEOs, it's going to pump, but it's going to dump. Just like Matic, just like them all. It's already looks like it's having its dumping in. I mean, this isn't. I don't think another Matic's gonna come unless someone pulls off like that marketing campaign Matic pulled off, where they had everyone on our cryptocurrency talking about it. I mean, it was just the perfect storm too with Matic. The markets were bullish. I mean, if you're not having a bullish Bitcoin market, it's going to be hard to have a massive pump. And an extended pump like Matic had over a week and a half. You know, you're not going to have that if the markets are going down. And yeah, I mean, I'm just being completely honest, you guys. Like, it's manipulation right now. I wish it wasn't with cryptocurrency, but it is pure manipulation going on right now. Sucks. So this was actually a pretty interesting tweet written by a prominent investor. I forgot what his full name is. Can't remember it exactly. But he actually goes through basically on what blockchains are going to become. And it says blockchains will replace networks with markets. Humans are the networked species, the first species to network across genetic boundaries and thus seize the world. Networks allow us to cooperate when we would otherwise go it alone, and networks allocate the fruit of our cooperation. Overlapping networks create and organize our society, physical, digital, and mental roads connecting us all. Money is a network. Religion is a network. A corporation is a network. Roads are a network. Electricity is a network. So networks must be organized according to rules. They require rulers to enforce these rules against cheaters. Networks have network effects. Adding a new participant increases the value of the network for all existing participants. Network effects thus create a winner-take-all dynamic. The leading network tends towards becoming the only network, and the rulers of these networks become the most powerful people in society. Some are run by kings and priests who choose what is money and law, sacred and profane. Rule is close to the outsiders and based on power. Many are run by corporations, the social network, the search network, the phone or cable network. Closed but initially... Oh, and then some are run by elites, the university network, the medical network, the banking network, somewhat open and somewhat. And a few are run by the mob, democracy, the internet, the commons, open but not very efficient. Dictatorships are more efficient in war than democracies. The internet and the physical commons are overloaded with abuse and spam. The 20th century created a new kind of network, market networks, open and ready and determined by a commitment of resources. The resources of money, a form of frozen and tradable time. The market networks are titans, the credit networks, the stock markets, the commodities markets, the money markets. They break nations. So it keeps going on. But in my opinion, he is 100% right. Blockchains are going to replace a lot of the networks that we've come accustomed to using. I mean, blockchain is going to replace, how money is moved. It's going to probably replace how data is moved too. And that's already happening before our eyes. Am I getting spammed? Ooh, someone says Bitcoin is going to zero. Woo! Oh, this was pretty interesting too. So, I haven't been talking about Ontology or Neo much. I mean, I fell out with those. I still hold my Ontology. Barely, though. Barely. I'm thinking about selling it. And Malcolm Lerater, old high-up employee with Neo, had a response to this tweet. Ontology tweeted, "Why Ontology smart contracts should be the choice for developers. Find out more at this link." He said, "Let me get this right. Use Ontology smart contracts because it uses Neo VM that supports multiple programming language. Then why not just use Neo, as it's their developers who support Neo VM to begin with? Use Ont smart contracts because a dual token model invented by Neo. Fuck you, pink elephant." Malcolm saying what he wanted to say for a long time. I actually got to talk with him after his resignation from Neo, And yeah, he was not happy with how things were going. He was not happy with Ontology. He just didn't get why it was made. And I know why it was made, because money. You can get a lot more money from another project, you know. Neo had lost a large percentage of the original Neo supply because it had been around since 2015, 2016. So a lot of the supply got actually distributed out to the community, just like any cryptocurrency project. And Neo lost a lot of their control over the network. So they created Ontology, which now they have full control over. But, I mean, this is all you have to look at to see what's going on. I mean, Malcolm left for a reason. He's smarter than you think, too. I didn't like him at first because he didn't get to talk. I knew there was things he wanted to say, but he was pretty much... mouth was zip-tied shut because he was under some contracts and stuff. But now that he's out, he's starting to open his mouth. So... watch your video. I might watch it here in a second. So this is what some people have been wanting me to talk about, it looks like. Maybe I should do a video on this. So a guy named Paul Satoshi Calder-Leroux is doubted as the real Satoshi Nakamoto. So I've done a little bit of initial research into this. He's a computer programmer, and he has developed some tools. And as of right now, some people are thinking that he is the actual Satoshi Nakamoto. Here's his photo. And he was a drug kingpin. He got into some shady stuff. I mean, and that's originally what Bitcoin and crypto was used for, was the darknet markets. And he's actually locked up right now. And there are some theories that Craig Wright has the hard drive with his locked up Bitcoins, and he's trying to use his hashing power to break it to prove that he is Satoshi. Well, I mean, if it is this guy and Craig Wright has his hard drive, we have some shit to be worried about. I mean, and it just goes to show you, too, if Craig Wright was involved with this guy, I mean, it doesn't look good on Craig's resume either. Hey, thanks for the tip, One Easy Tree. Glad to be back. Thank you. Thoughts on Tezos? Solid. Great staking coin. Would have been a great pick up in this market. It's been doing well. I'm glad I got to restructure my portfolio. If I would have held on to Neo, I'd only be up barely. I'd be up like nothing since I dumped it. I think I dumped my Neo at like $10.40 or something like that, and it's only at 11 something. And I put that money into Chainlink when it was at like 46 cents, and now look where Chainlink is. I held on to that Neo for far too long. It's been a dying project. Yeah. Basically doubled my money. So I'm going to do some more research into this to see if he is actually Satoshi Nakamoto. It might be my next actual produced video that I come out with. So there's this nice little infographic on the front page of our cryptocurrency today. And it gave you the 9 easy ways to lose your cryptocurrency. Number 1 is losing your private key. Yes, that's an easy way. I've actually lost a private key before. Sucks. And then number 2 is storing critical information unencrypted, such as your passwords. And then keeping your crypto on an exchange. I think that should be number 1. That's the easiest way to lose your crypto. I'm sure that's probably what the majority of people who have lost cryptocurrency, it's from a centralized exchange, not by themselves. That would be actually a cool thing to do, is to see where the lost cryptocurrencies have been lost. Has it been through an exchange, or has it been through just people being stupid? Hey, what's up, G Campbell? And then number 4 is using weak and or reused passwords, not using two-factor authentication. Number 6, falling victim to phishing scams. Number 7 is handing over your API keys. Yes, that's stupid. I mean, there's a lot of trading software out there that wants your API keys from exchanges that you trade on. Never hand those over. I mean, eventually all those trading stuff people support. I can't remember some of the big ones off the top of my head. 2 commas. That's one. Don't hand over your API keys, because once they get enough people, they're gonna exit scam. Yes, there, Chico, ever use 3 commas, it's called. Yeah, do not use those, in my personal opinion. I mean, right here it's saying handing over your API keys. Do not hand over your API keys ever. No, I don't use them. I don't trade. I mostly just buy and hold. A lot easier. And then another number 8 is downloading unknown software. You should never do that. And then installing unknown browser plugins. And this one wasn't on the list, actually. So this is SIM swapping. It's basically when someone social engineers your cell phone carrier. They call them up, basically get them to hook up a phone from your number to a phone that they have control over, and then they steal all your stuff. So best thing to do with SIM card jacking is to put on like a password on your account. So when someone calls up, you know, AT&T or Verizon, they have to give them a password. Yeah, be careful with 3 commas or any of that stuff, you guys. I mean, I may be just talking out my ass, but I have a feeling like once they get enough people on board and they have enough Bitcoin, that eventually they will do something nefarious with your API keys. Am I accumulating Bitcoin on this dip? Well, I haven't been working, so no. I mean, I work full-time in cryptocurrency. Like, the only money I see is when I do a sponsored video once in a while. So, haven't been working. So, no. Do you think blockchain cities could be the citadels in the 2025 Bitcoin time traveler? Highly possible. Highly possible. I've never heard of Burake Exchange. Boom, 3 commas, boom, shaka, boom. Be careful, you guys. That's all I'm saying. 3 commas actually contacted me to do a sponsored video. And I was going to do it until I found out that they had API. You had to give up your API. I was like, I'm not going to do that to my viewers. So anyone you've seen supporting 3 commas, I mean, once they do exit scam. Hey, Sean, NYC, thank you for the tip, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad to be back. Yeah, it's been a nice little break. I don't know if I'm going to have a video tomorrow. I might do another live stream. Like I said, I've been having writer's block like a mother freaker. Haven't been able to come up with any content. Markets have just been boring lately. And I'm not going to just put out content to put out content. You know, I want my content to be enthralling, engaging, something original. Having a tough time. I'll look at break. Yes, I'm very happy with my Waves airdrop. I love Waves. The Waves team is very good too. They're very nice people. Very nice. So 0x protocol, I've been talking a lot about 0x. I think anyone asking me what coin do I think is undervalued, it's 0x protocol. I mean, you have projects out there like Binance Dex who's trying to think they are a DEX. They're not a DEX, you guys. 0x and Stark DEX. Basically creating a usable decentralized exchange. Actually decentralized using atomic swaps. Your funds are in your control. I mean, as of right now, Binance is not a DEX. It's just a, it's hybrid. I mean, you are in control of your funds, but the trades are not decentralized whatsoever. And so with Starks and 0x, you're going to be having up to 20 times more trades per minute and up to a 95% improvement in gas efficiency. And so this is actually live on, I think the test net right now. On Ropsten. Yeah, it's on testnet right now, and they plan to launch a minimum viable product on the main net, which will support live users. This MVP will include at least one DEX and will allow trading. Release dates soon to be announced. Damn it. Why are you using Binance? I don't use Binance. Never have. I've got on there a few times just to check it out, but never made a trade. Argo partnered with Hyundai. That's pretty interesting. I mean, partnerships aren't going to mean anything. I think actually more than half. I would say about 85% of these partnerships you hear of are just paid for opportunities. They go to these companies like Hyundai and we're like, hey, we'll give you $1 million if you say we have a partnership with you. And when it's really, I mean, yeah, they may be looking into something, but there is no plan to launch anything. It's basically just, hey, announce this. We'll maybe come up with something, but we just really want you to announce it. Energy has been good. That was a great sponsored video I did. I was happy with Energy. They've been holding their price too, even in the dip. And I mean, their whole chart. This is from when they came out. It's been seeing solid growth since it came out in August of last year. Or was it this year? August of this year. No, last year. Oops. RSR, was it? I looked into it. I mean, I'm going to take a deeper look because, I mean, I love the concept of a decentralized stablecoin. I mean, stablecoins are needed, but we don't need centralized ones. Energy is on a crap exchange. Well, that's one thing that's good about Energy is they have the treasury, probably one of the best treasuries in the crypto space, and they're going to be able to use the funds from that treasury for exchange listings. So, and that's one thing I would like to see. I mean, I might as well talk about it with Elastos. I mean, I want to see a treasury with Elastos where, you know, the community can vote on some proposals on where to spend some of their funds. Because, I mean, a lot of people are frustrated just with the one exchange right now. This is actually a post on list 3 things you're satisfied with Elastos and 3 things you want to be improved. And satisfied with tech, community, unsatisfied, liquidity, and large volume exchanges. See, and again, no exchanges, their lack of marketing, liquidity. I mean, so I wish there was things we could vote on. Hey, let's get listed on this exchange. You know, I mean, Elastos is just dominated by Wabi. And it looks wash traded as can be. Just the way the chart looks. Oh, L-Bank actually. Elastos and Ethereum pair. It's interesting. My thoughts on Chainlink is a buy. Buy Chainlink. I love Chainlink. Major position in my portfolio right now. My portfolio is a little bit different than the last time I did a video. I've been focusing heavily on accumulating, of course, Bitcoin, accumulating Ethereum, and accumulating DeFi projects. Actual built out working concept DeFi projects. One I'm looking at right now, I talked about it a little bit, is Republic. I brought it up a few times. Where is it? There it is, Ren. Dark pools. Oh, so this is what I've been wanting to bring up. So this homeboy, I've never really liked him much. I've always thought he looked like a, that's kind of mean. He looks like a scammer. But he does. He just looks like a scammer to me. His name is CKJ Crypto. We've had some words with each other before. He's a Ripple fanboy. And yeah, he got caught scamming. So he posted himself a response video. I owe the XR community apology. And what happened was this guy exposed it all. His name's To The Lifeboats. He's been skimming money off of kids' charity that they have going on. So basically taking money from a charity to fill his own pockets. And he got caught red-handed. So he got caught big time. He put out this apology video. It has only 121 ups and 375 down. Yeah, and everyone's like, turn your face off YouTube. Shame, shame, shame. Yeah, he's a shitty guy. So don't scam people, CKJ Crypto. Fooled by randomness. You already said that, man. And I think that's about it I have for today for the content, so I'll answer a few more questions from you guys. 821 tuning in. That's pretty good for not coming on in a while. So what's up with everybody? He was talking trash to me. Interesting. Review Zelcore wallet. I don't even know what that is. Electronium? Yes, Electronium is garbage. What do I think about Nash? I'm excited for it. It got into the top 100 for a little bit. I don't know if it's still there. Ooh, it had a dumpity dump. Oh. Yeah, it did. That's gnarly. Any news on Xerox staking? No, it's coming though. I mean, when there's no news, you don't hear anything about it, you know some news is coming. So. Nice. My next produced vid, I'm back in Chico, so I got my next video will probably be like my old videos where I was at my desk. No brewski, but that's probably going to be what my next produced video is like. Chainlink and Harmony cooperation. I didn't look too far into it, but supposedly Harmony has a mainnet coming out in July, so that's good. What about Bunny Token and Pizza Coin? Never heard of it. Oh no, we have a BSV guy in here. Any thoughts about Martini guy? He's a putz. That's what I think about him. Check out Crown's Crypto Cave. Good community, helpful traders. I will. I need to build my own crypto YouTuber alliance of people that are actually good in this space. Few and far between, I'll tell you that. But there's some good guys out there. No, I'll be still doing street videos. I'm going to be probably heading back to Miami next week sometime. Early next week, middle of the week. Fusion is doing great. No cold ones for right now. I've been working out. But I do like a cold one still. So, I mean, I'll probably bring them back. Yeah, I need my own crypto lines. Altcoin Daily would be in there. Yeah, I don't even know who else. What do I think of BitTube? I never played around. I don't like CryptoLark. I mean, I haven't talked to him in a while, but he is part of the Binance shill squad. Oh yeah, Crypto Daily is solid too. I like him. Yes, the last dose DPoS voting, it does go live in 2 weeks. Oh, Raptors. I'm Golden State. I got to. I'm NorCal. Crypto Daily is a good guy. Justin Sun, $4 million for one hot night with Warren Buffett. It is going to be hot. What do I know about QLC? I know a little bit. I know their Crypto Zombie is freaking trash. Crypto Zombie's channel reminds me of people who... Have you ever seen that movie Idiocracy? That's what Zombie's channel reminds me of. People who are going towards an idiot world where they need stuff fed to them, spoon-fed to them. Energy 3.0. It's possible. I mean, their treasury is pretty awesome. No doubt about that. What's up with you and Sonny Decred? I don't know. It's my pleasure, guys. I appreciate all 821 of you tuning in for this. After I've been gone for so long. Not even that long, you know? I've only been gone for like a week. And I'm trying to come up with some killer content. But like I said, I'm having freaking some writer's block right now, let me tell ya. Crypto Zombie is a douche. Yeah. Yes, Crypto Zombie is a douche. I don't like any of that shill crew. I mean, Crypto Zombie, Candor, Lark, they all work together to shill the same projects. Why did Phantom hire more people? I don't know. Hey, thanks, Jack Johnson. I don't have a filter. Like, I'm real. That's one thing about me is I'm not going to just hide back my feelings just to make, you know, be PC, politically correct. I'm going to tell you how I feel no matter what. Do a crypto weather report? Yeah, I'm bullish on There's a lot of projects that I've lost a little bit of respect for recently, just because they're trying to get some short-term pumps from Binance chain or Binance, like Phantom. I mean, I don't even get how Phantom is going to connect with Binance chain. I mean, Phantom is in a Cosmos Tendermint project. I know supposedly they're going to be using Fusion's technology to connect, but you're not going to, that's years out, you guys. I mean, that's so far out. Like, first, you got to see Binance chain connect to other Cosmos chains, first of all. And then, you know, we'll see it actually connect to different types of blockchains with different consensus mechanisms. I mean, in my opinion, that was just a short-term, you know, marketing It's not. Another one I was kind of bullish on who just did it is LTO Network. They're looking for a short-term pump too. Like now they have a 3 token model. They have their mainnet token, they have Ethereum tokens, and they have Binance Chain tokens. It's like, what in the world, guys? Come on. It's so obvious you're just trying to get that short-term Binance pump. It's like, think about the long term. Champagne Crypto? Never heard of him. Let's check him out. Champagne. As long as people are real, you know. That's all I'm looking for. Be real.
Excuse me, YouTube's going on a rampage just like Twitter.
Bring back Rumpelstiltskin. There'll be another Chip Chodler episode here soon. Aeon will be huge. Check it out. It's a good idea for a vid. It's a good idea for a video, Neil Manning, actually. I've actually wanted to do that. Talking about going undercover. I've actually wanted to do that type of video. You know, like Ollie G, how he dresses up. I want to go into the underworld of the cryptocurrency and act like I'm somebody I'm not. And get them to say some shit that they're not supposed to. You know, that would be my dream. Dream job would be to do something like that. Get into the world of Tether and all the VC investors, get them to spill their beans on exactly what's going on. That would be crazy. Crazy good. Alright guys, well, been on for a little bit over an hour. I'm gonna head out. Probably will be doing another live stream before I produce video. I got some stuff to do tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to write a full script or anything. But the content is going to be flowing again. I don't know if the tap's going to be fully pulled over and we're going to be flowing, you know, like I used to, but content's going to be flowing again. I'm not going to be gone for over a week. Oh, what was the vape juice site I like? It's called EliteElixirs.com. This place has some good stuff. Yeah, I've heard of Spank Chain. Yeah, this place is legit. I've missed all of you guys too. Definitely miss putting out the content, but like I said, I mean, trying to put out original content every day, it's a strain on the brain, let me tell you. My brain needed some rest. So I appreciate all you guys understanding that I need to take some time off. And I appreciate everyone being supportive while I was taking the time off. So I think dip to 7K before 10K. Thinking crypto. What protein am I using? Last one. Last question. This stuff is legit, actually. Beef. Beef. This carnivore mass is what I'm using. It's a mass gainer. It has like 700 calories in one serving. But it's not whey protein. It's beef based. So if you have like lactose intolerance problems or anything like that, this is the way to go. A lot easier on your stomach. Chico Army for sure. Do every other day instead of every day. Thought about that. Definitely. Alright guys, well, appreciate everyone coming in, tuning in. You guys are all excellent. Chico Army is the best. You know it. I'm going to be back with the content, so you'll be seeing me more often. And tomorrow, probably another live stream. So tune into that one, you guys. Appreciate y'all. Peace.